a green flag. It is also 5 on every book in this series is 5 on 5. Hello guys, welcome to our another video. This is Ishita of Ishpri Reads and hope you have already met Priyanshi. If you have not have checked her videos, please do check her videos. On this channel, we rant about books because in real life, we both don't have anybody to rant to. So yeah, we found you guys and here we are. Hope you are liking our videos so far. And for this video, I'll be rating books, viral book talk books. Some of them are very famous and some of them are not. And actually what I mean is some of them are already being rated by many of the readers, but here I am giving my opinion too. I don't know if you want it or not, but I'll give it to you. So yeah, starting with the King of Sin series by Anna Hong. First book, King of Wrath. So King of Sin series has total 7 books and I think 5 of them are released. Not I think 5 of them are released and 6th book is coming in April and the main character, female FNC, is Indian and I am so excited to read about that. You could say that Anna Hong is one of my favorite authors. So yeah, for the first book, King of Wrath, it's a yes. It's a yes. This book is forced marriage and there's blackmail, there is deceit, there is billionaire CEO who doesn't want to get married, and then there is a girl. She belongs to a very rich family also, and her family owns a jewelry heiress. She's a jewelry heiress. So yeah, you have to read it. There are many scenes that are obviously has gone viral when the book released. Like some of them are just so you have to read this book. And the second, King of Pride, this one is my favorite. This book from the whole series, I have read 4 books in the series and this one is my favorite book. Oh my god, Kai Yong, he is a green flag. He is the greenest I think in the whole 4 books the greenest flag is Kai Yong, because all the other, I'm not saying something bad about it, but there is this that all the other characters has hurt their partners, they have betrayed them, they have said a lie to them and spoken in kind of a way that could hurt the opposite partner. But this man didn't do anything. He is just lovely. He's British, he has English accent. Oh my god. So yeah, do read this one. I will just yes, I can give it 10 stars out of 5. Like, this book is so good. Actually, I have also, this was the first book that I read in the King of Sin series, and then after that nobody else could beat him. He is just so good. Read it, please. And the next one is King of Greed. Yeah, I started my annotation journey after reading this book, actually, at the end part of this book, and never left that since then. So and this is also like, I could give it 4 out of 5. Like maybe leaning towards, it's a maybe leaning towards yes, because I was kind of excited when I read the excerpt of it in the second book, the bonus scenes that Anna releases before the book is released. So I was kind of very excited and kind of disappointed when I read this book. But I cannot say that I was very disappointed, but little bit. After I have read the first 2 books, my expectations were out of the roof. And I have also read Twisted series, 2 books from Twisted series. So yeah, one of the things that I liked about this book was the character Alessandra, how she stood up for herself, how she left her partner, how she managed everything, how she managed to bounce back, and not completely bounce back, but yeah, how she focused on herself and how she got into her business and worked on it and focused on it to build something for herself. That was the bonus point. That was the thing that I loved the most about this book. So yeah, it's a nice book. Moving on to the 4th book, that is King of Sloth. It's also a must read. It's a Grumpy versus Sunshine, and the funniest thing and the most cutest thing is that the Sunshine is the male character. Like most of the time, Grumpy one is the male and Sunshine is the female. But here, loved it that Grumpy one was the female character and Sunshine was Xavier. And Xavier, oh my god, you have to read about him. He is such a cutie. The way he had the character development is something to be read. So I will give this book a solid 4.5. It's a yes, you have to read it. Next two books are also from Anna Hong verse, and it's from Twisted series, Twisted Love and Twisted Games. And for the first book, Twisted Love, maybe or maybe no, maybe leaning towards no. If I'll say something, because this was also the second book I had read in this Twisted series. First book I read was Twisted Games, and after reading Twisted Games, I had very high hopes for this one. But obviously, it crashed and dumped. The plot was very good. That it was brother's best friend and the girl. I think some of the parts were very cringe for me. Some of the scenes were very good, and some of the scenes were very cringe. I will not name the scene that was very cringe, but yeah, that was very cringe. I didn't hope it to end it like that, or I didn't hope it happened. It also falls under the genre of betrayal because yeah, Alex Volkov, I didn't, I didn't expect you to do that, but yeah, you did that, and it's not. I know the whatever review I am giving, it will be a little controversial, but I didn't like the book. I will give it still. I will give it a 3.3 out of 5 because some of the scenes were good and the story was also good. Plot was also good, but didn't like how it. I was also a little bit disappointed by this one. So yeah, that's that. And moving on to the best book ever is this one. Oh my god, Rice Larson. I know some of you will say it's Reese Larson, not Rice Larson. You know what? I don't give a damn about it. I don't give a damn about if you say that it's Reese Larson. In my mind, it is Rice Larson. I don't care whatever you say. And boy, oh boy, he is also the greenest green forest ever. Like, go find yourself a Rice Larson. I bet you can't because he is one and only. And Bridget, she got him and you will not. So yeah, it's princess and bodyguard genre. So yeah, it's princess versus bodyguard, and I just read this book, and I am not getting over it. I read this book like 2 years ago. You can say 2 years ago, and still every month, every day, I think about this book. It's like it's living in my head rent free. It's not even giving rent to me. So it is also solid 10 out of 5. Okay, so moving on, the next three books are my entrance into fantasy world, and I entered and I never left. And the books are the Folk of the Air series. Coming on to the first book, Cruel Prince. This was the like slowest start ever. I was bored out of my mind when I read this book. Like first 100 pages, I was like, oh my god, when is something interesting going to happen? Why is he being such a bully? Like throwing dirt into someone's food just for fun. Just that was not my thing. I thought to DNF this book like 2 to 3 times while I was reading it. I But the thing was that I bought these three books together without reading any reviews. I read somewhere, not read, obviously seen on Instagram and book talk and not book YouTube, that these books are very good, and I bought it during last year. Not during, I bought it last year in the World Book Fair in Delhi, and I was like, I have wasted my money. I am not able to finish the first book only. What I will do with the rest of the two? So I just powered through and got over the fact that it is boring and still read it. I took help of audiobooks, and then the book started getting interesting after Jude entered into the tournament. I don't remember the name, but yeah, after that it is so good. Like I was like, oh my god, how can be there plot twists after plot twists. Like, there is the one thing that this book was telling us since the starting: never trust anyone, never trust anyone. Even if fairies can't tell lie, they can deceive you, and they did. This book was like, never trust anyone, only trust yourself. And still, the dumb me start like trusted many of the characters, and in the end I was betrayed in the end. So yes, this book has a kind of slow start, but it do get interesting and it do gets better. And Garden is just laugh. So I will give it a 4.5 out of 10, or 4 out of 10, and a yes, just 4, because it's a slow start. It's a really really slow start. So yeah, and moving on to the this one, next book, Wicked King. This book just topped it. This book was much better than the first one, because if you think that the first book can be like, there can be plot twists in first one, then you're not ready for this one. This has way more plot twists, this has way more betrayals than the first one. Like, everybody is betraying each other left and right. There, you literally can't trust anybody. So it's a 5 out of 5. It's a yes, you have to read it. And coming on to the best book of the series, Queen of Nothing. I love this book. I loved Jude, how our girl just drinks poison like you'll drink her coffee every day. She's like, what's the poison? I don't care. I'll just drink it. She drinks it. It is also a 5 out of 5. It, you have to read it, because again, betrayals and plot twist. And the thing is that it is also like, if you want to get into fairy world, then I think these books can be like, you can be your entry point, because just you have to trust yourself and you have to brace yourself while reading this book, because every time you will think that, oh, I get the plot, oh, I get what is going to happen, then this book will literally tell you, yes, you are right, this is going to happen. And then at the end, every 180-degree change in your life. There are more books in this series. I am going to buy them and I am going to tell you the review of this, but surely you can read these 3. These are nice. Moving on to the most talked book on Bookstagram and on Book Talk. Like, everybody is talking about it, and it's this Akota series. I have only read 2. I have rest of the series with me. I will read it, and so far I am just loving it. I am loving it. The first book is A Coat of Thorns and Roses, and you can see the annotations, the amount of annotation tabs. Like, your opinion about the first book will change as soon as you read the second book. Like, once you have only read the first book, you will be like, oh my god, what have I read? This is the best book ever. Like, so much is happening. You will get into fantasy world, you will get in to know about various creatures and various things that that can happen apart from human world, and it is so good. The chemistry, the challenges, the female character, male character, side characters, they are so good. But as soon as you read the second book, you will be like, first book, I didn't like first book this much. Yeah, it's good, but have you read the second book? Have you read about Rhysand? Have you read what kind of a man he is? Like, in the first book, they have made him villain. They have made him so bad, like a toxic person who just kills everybody, who doesn't care or doesn't give a damn about anything in life and just do what he wants. And they are so scared of him, like he is a high lord, he is the lord of the bestest court around, and you can't just touch him. If you get near him, he will hurt you and he will do bad things to you. Like, it was so much build up in the first book regarding Rhysand that you cannot even imagine how sweet he is, how caring he is, what type of person he is. So if I, after reading the first book and half of the third book, I am giving this book a 3.5 out of 5. But this book read is a must. It is a yes, it is 1,000 times yes. You have to read this book, bro. This is just amazing. And the best book till now, the best guy around, is this, A Court of Mist and Furies, the second book in the Akota series. This is the really best book. Like the few of the things, the war happening, the romance happening, and there will be no point in this book where you will feel like it's not for me. I have to keep this book. I am DNFing in. No, this book is just chef's kiss. So this book also gets 1,000 out of 5. It is also a must. You have to read this book. It is so good. Hello again. Sorry, this is a cut. I had to take a break. And in the meanwhile, I also checked the video and I saw that the mic was clashing with my necklace. So I am using it like this. If it's okay, so moving on, the next books are these Ramchandra series by Amish, and it is also kind of similar to, if you were if like I just said, and these books also represent like empowered women. These I just loved reading them. The whole perspective of this book, and after reading second book, after reading the perspective of Sita ji, it just blowed my mind. I was like, can these books get any better? And they did. So the first book in this series is Ram, scion of Ikshvasu, and in this book, it represent. And first of all, disclaimer: let me tell you, these book is a part of fiction. These are not related to Ramayana. Like these are related to Ramayana, but this is not the actual story of Ramayana, or this is not the actual Ramayana, not the story, but this is not the actual Ramayana. It is a fiction. So please take it as a fiction and learn something from it too, because these are amazing and you have to read it. So in the first book, it shows the early life of Ramji till and how he becomes a leader, and what all struggles he faced, and what all things he learned, what about his training, about his duty. And as you know, he is Ramji was the man of dharma, and it is so beautifully portrayed in this book. In these books, thing this book talks about is, or all the in all the series, that other masculine energy and feminine energy, and how should a leader behave, and how what energy should a leader choose to make a perfect world, not if not perfect world, then a balanced world where everybody will get uh, equal chance and equal opportunities and equal rights, and how everybody is living. Has my 5 on 5 recommendation. And moving on to next book, it is Sita, Warrior of Mithila, and this is one of my favorite book in the entire series. Like my top one is this one, because the way author has shown Sita ji, like she is not just Ramji's wife, but also a woman herself who is also a warrior, who is also ready to conquer the not if conquer is not the world, but rule the world in and make a world much a better place. She talks about feminine energy and ruling the world with feminine energy, and she also talks about like if we are in a nation and there is a weaker section and there is a stronger section. So masculine energy was also about making the stronger more stronger and leaving the weaker one behind, and feminine energy was that making weaker more stronger, like giving more what do you say, like giving more strength on or more focus on the weaker sections, so that they can also come up and be equal in the society and provide the society, not just leave them behind. So this was all her picture. This is surely one of my favorite book till now. And the next book is Ravan. And if I can say that my perspective of Ravan changed after reading this book, will not be wrong, because we have seen those movies now that where we have seen those movies now where why a villain became villain. This book gives that energy, like Ravan had the ambitions, dominance, and wanting to take control of everything. And this book also shows that his journey when he was younger, and how his father treated him, and what all led to make becoming the king of Lanka, and then what all leaded to the war, and how. And this is like beautifully written. I know this is not correct, I know this is not what happened actually, but reading this book really made me empathize with Ravan, because he was someone who at the first was pure, I would, if not pure evil, but he was evil. It is also 5 on every book in this series is 5 on 5. As for last one, it's War of Lanka. Again, I have not read this one, but I will try to read, because the story till now is very engaging, it is very inspiring, and it has like these books have kind of taught me the ways in our life that how a leader should behave and what all things should go on in a leader's mind. And this is just phenomenal. Coming on to next one, my very recent read is this book. I have also posted review for this one, and I have already, I think, given it 4 stars. It's just not settling with me till now, that how is she able to get out of every situation very easily. It's not settling for me, because that's not realistic at all. But I think whatever she does is really commendable. And yeah, I know I don't have to take this story so seriously, like how she is getting out of every situation very easily. But yeah, some I am taking it. So it was also funny, and it also was very hilarious to read this book, and just had the time of my life reading it. And the next book in the same genre of thriller is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And who have no the people who have not read it yet, it is not a guide to murder. It is just a guide to solve a previous murder or a closed case, where the girl is working on her report and found out that there was some mistakes earlier made. This book is also very engaging. Like, there are snippets, there are recordings, there are emails and interviews, where like you can all it's like you can also try to solve the story or try to solve the murder on your own while you are reading this book. Because I did that. I made my several theories. I have written it in this book. It made me think like I am James Bond. I am not, because I was obviously wrong. It's a fictional book, and obviously anything or any plot twist can happen. But you have to try it, and you have to try, like, you are solving this, and it will be very fun, because some of the time maybe you could be right or maybe you could be wrong, but it will be like fun engaging activity that you can do while reading this book too. So this book is also getting 5 on 5. Yeah, you will be saying that every book she is giving 5 on 5. That was the today's video. Hope you have liked it. If you have any difference of opinion, do let me in the comments and let's talk there. And like, subscribe, share. Please do that. We really need your support. And go watch Priyanshi's video. I have made her read The Spanish Love Deception, and I think that is one of the best video on our channel till now. And do let us know what all you want to see in the future. And till then, bye bye.